Namaste and welcome. I am Dr. Omkarnath Nandakumar Deshpande and we are publishing this series on coronavirus COVID-19 to make scientific medical information available in simple language for all of you. This episode is about making practical guidelines for a disaster or a pandemic plan for your family. Please see this episode carefully. In this episode, we shall try to learn how to plan our life if in case the coronavirus COVID-19 spreads everywhere in the community. If things go bad, this disease can spread in each and every household in our country, and in that case, we all will have to become soldiers who are fighting a war for survival of ourselves, our families, and our country. In a war, the only thought that we must have is to win at any cost. Every one of us is a soldier, and a soldier must be prepared, must have discipline and a plan, be patient and brave, and be ready to fight a long war to win it. We all will have to become leaders in this fight. We should have a plan ready for protecting ourselves before a social outbreak occurs or a community outbreak occurs. The government, the healthcare infrastructure, workers, administration will issue guidelines and we have to follow them. But how do we plan on our own personal front or on our family and for our community? We must try to think this out and make this plan work. So create a plan. Come together, talk and discuss with all the members in your family. Make a list and a money budget, a daily and a weekly ration budget, and consider for the essential needs of every member of your family, especially old men and children. If possible, keep adequate cash safely at home. Try to do most transactions electronically online. Try to designate responsibilities to family members in case there is an emergency. Neglect and avoid unnecessary expenses and efforts at this stage. Plan for a simple, frugal and minimal needs existence. Think of other families too. Do not try to hoard. The government is providing most of the essential supplies in adequate quantities. There is no need to panic. Do not try to hoard and take everything for yourself and your own family. Think of others. Try not to be selfish in this age. Realize and plan that old parents, children and pregnant women will require more care. Now amongst neighbors, try to make a WhatsApp group to share essential knowledge, to plan for your colony and community, and for help in case of an emergency. Strictly avoid sharing non-scientific and fake forwards and any messages that create panic or a false sense of hope and security. Make a list with phone numbers of important people and organizations near your home, like your regular grocery shop, your dairy, your medical shop, the ambulances, the major hospitals, social workers living around you, police and local administration. Also create a list of your closest friends and family members who you can contact in case of a dire emergency, and again write this down or print this list and stick it on the back of your front door. Start to practice good health protection and cleanliness habits with your family from today. Together in the family, practice and talk about maintaining social distancing, isolation, self-protection, hand washing, and start to accept that the world is going to change, and let's hope it will change for the better. If possible, try to identify a room in your home to isolate a sick person if such a need arises and make arrangements for it. If your home is small or you live in a slum or in a small house, maybe 3-4 of you neighbors can come together, discuss and maybe plan that there can be one room amongst your 4 houses where you can keep ill people. Also, do not constantly watch negative news. Do not constantly watch social media. Avoid fear, depression and panic. Sit together with your family, enjoy time with your family, smile together. There are times you have missed out all over these years. Try to spend time with your family, enjoy things, play simple games, try meditation or prayer. If someone has been placed in home quarantine, I would suggest that please do not act smart. Go by every rule that is given by the government and try to get up-to-date information from reliable sources every day. You should not have too much information, but you should not be in a stage that you just don't want any information. Importantly, do not fall prey to fake news, fake hope, fake panic. Designate one healthy person to go out of your house to buy groceries. Don't let everyone in your household go out to buy groceries so that you can limit exposure even amongst members of your own family and get supplies that would last for 2 or 3 days. If you have a maid or a servant at home or other people who depend upon you for income, it is your responsibility to help them socially, emotionally and financially. Try to give them leave with pay so that they can take care of themselves and their family, because for them too it's a very stressful time just like you. Now if you have a low income job or you unfortunately have no income right now and you've lost your job, or maybe if you are a self-employed person and there is nothing now, if you have a job, please ask your employer for help. If not, even if you ask for help, most people in this time will try to help you in whatever way possible. Our country does not have any shortage of helping hands. Please don't drink alcohol, especially please don't drink moonshine, please don't gamble, please do not use drugs. Please don't take your anger, your frustration on your wife and your kids. They are probably more emotionally and socially shattered than you are. Please don't put your put your anger on your kids. Be positive, try to think positive, all is going to be well. Even if you have a small home, you live in a slum or in a chawl where in a small 10 feet by 10 feet room you have 6 or 7 adults crammed in, I can understand things are going to be especially more difficult for you. But remember that it doesn't take money to be happy. You have to find reasons in each other's company to smile and be happy. Maybe you would have issues, you would have angers coming in, but try to keep your calm, try to find reasons to be happy. You will find many of them. Volunteer for help. Your country, your town, your community needs you to volunteer for people who need help. There are crores of people right now who need help. Amongst a family, if possible, if you have one young member who can work and participate in the community and help people, it will be great. Obviously, keep self-protection an important priority. Amongst us, all of us who can contribute either in terms of volunteering, making food arrangements, caring for people who have no help, contributing with money, or in any positive way, we should try to do our best. And if not, sit home, don't be a nuisance. There are people who are working very hard trying to keep you safe. There are people who are trying very hard to keep you away from danger. Please do not be a nuisance. It hurts those who try their best if you are a nuisance. I hope this discussion shall help you plan for your family if the situation does get worse. We all should think it and try to make changes as per our own family, our own needs and our own priorities. Remember, we all are soldiers in this war. We all are leaders in this war. Soldiers always fight to win. In the next video, we are going to discuss about what is quarantine, what is home quarantine, how and what is to be done in a quarantine, and what is the use of all this. I hope this was simple and this information was useful for all of you. For more videos, please keep watching, and if you like it, share it with your friends and relatives. Namaskar. Thank you. Jai Hind.